Happy Sunday Funday. It's my garbage night, so I'm gonna have a very fun time cleaning my house. I just had to pop on here because this fucking Indigo 3 in my comments section. I appreciate your support, my guy. Appreciate you, Holmes. But he just left a comment on one of my shorts, my Coheed one. Of me singing the Liars Club, right? And he just said something to the effect of, you know better, a DUI isn't the solution. And I'm like, driving under the influence of what? Coheed and Cambria? Like, get the fuck out of here. What did you mean? Driving under the influence of what? I barely even smoke pot anymore. And I used to smoke a lot of pot. Like a lot of people. I was Indigo Angel's thing too. She used to smoke a lot of pot. I have done so many drugs in my life and have been addicted to hardcore drugs. And have not been that way in at least a decade. But, you know, I was a pothead until my awakening. And then I'm like, whoa, whoa. Then I started watching Christo's Avatar and started watching Fabian taking like 2 smoke breaks, you know, with him and his buddies. Him and all those little peeps will sit there and take breaks and shit together and smoke pot with each other. And I'm going in my head like, okay, I understand that when you smoke pot, it helps to elevate your subconscious and shit. But at the same time, if it's doing that, then it has to also be lifting you up out of you, like leaving wiggle room for probably not the best outcomes. Like, I've been doing nothing but trying to not need to take any prescription medications and been trying to not feel like I need to smoke some pot to take the edge off of how fucking stressful this world is. And they say a lot of people struggle with depression and things like this because they are experiencing soul loss and soul fragmentation. Yes, that's very true. It is very important that everybody mentally diagnosed learns about soul loss and how to get the pieces of your soul snapped the fuck back into your body, snapped back into you. And I have been doing nothing but working on all of the people that I personally encounter. Like my buddy, who I had to go pick up the other night. I do nothing but try to support actively fucked up, unconscious people. And I try to help them get off of the things that they are on. So, for my Indigo 3 buddy in my comments saying things like, you know better, a DUI isn't the solution, you should check your fucking eyeballs, because I'm not on anything. If on the rare occasion I smoke a little bit of pot, it's at night. Like, it's at night when I'm shaking And I am so anxious because a lot of people that suffer with depression are suffering from soul loss. Yes. There are still a lot of people who have to walk around here, though. Once they are spiritually awakened, and still have to dodge and field the very real side effects of depression. Not because of soul loss, but because of this world is the most depressing thing in probably all of existence. And I rebuke that comment. So, that's all I'm saying. Under the influence of what? Good music? Coheed? So annoying. I'm like my little buddy that I picked up. This is why I think that he didn't deserve a DUI. Everybody who knows alcoholism and functioning alcoholics and shit, they could clobber a shitload of alcohol and be totally fine because of their tolerance level. And what this kid did was he had 3 Miller Lights in an hour while visiting family 5 miles away from his house. He had 3 beers in an hour. And that was it. And then he got pulled over. And I have seen that kid drink so much and be straight as a fucking arrow. And maybe when people consume 3 beers in an hour, and I gotta go blow into one of the uncalibrated breathalyzers in Pennsylvania. Yeah, maybe you're blowing technically above the legal limit, but I think that kid was cool as a fucking cucumber to drive. That's just what I think. And yeah. Happy fucking Sunday.